It's hot, it's summer, so it calls for a nice pasta salad. That's all I have to say. Let's rock.
What's happening, folks? We'll start things off with prepping the chicken breasts. We're just adding it to a big mixing bowl, along with a teaspoon of olive oil, onion powder, chicken powder, paprika, chilli powder and 2 cloves of fully crushed garlic. Make sure that it is fully crushed and it's blended in, because if it's too big, the garlic will just burn in the pan and create a horrible flavour. If you wanted to use garlic paste instead, go ahead. Now, I'm marinating a pack of 4 breasts here, 1 for each serving, and I'm just saving 1 for another recipe. Let that rest for a couple of minutes to enhance the flavour. When you have to marinate something in a recipe, always start off with that. And just prep everything else in the meantime, as it does let the flavours build up while they're still being active with the recipe. Now here at the ScranHQ, I usually do use chicken thighs to are more flavourful, but we will be serving this cold, so thighs aren't really the buzz for that. Breasts are better when you're serving it cold. Now for our first bit of cooking, it's just going to be the bacon. All we do for that is just lay out a few slices of streaky bacon on some tin foil in a tray. Give that a few sprays of oil, lay out the bacon and whack it into a preheated oven on 170 for around 7 to 8 minutes. Next, I just made the super simple dressing. Get out a bowl and add 3 tablespoons of sour cream, 3 tablespoons of light mayonnaise, teaspoon of olive oil, teaspoon of Dijon mustard, juice of half or 1 full lemon. Just give it a taste first after adding half, then decide if you want to add the rest of the citrus or not. A few cracks of salt and pepper to taste, then a nice big handful of some freshly chopped chives. Now, if you're new to the channel, folks, and enjoying the content, want to drop a like and subscribe, it's much appreciated. Yeah, stay nasty.
Yeah. That's your dressing, whipped up, easy as that. Now, of course, if you didn't want to use sour cream and you just wanted to use a full mayonnaise base sauce, that's fine. Or you wanted to whip some Greek yogurt into this as well, all good. Just make sure you keep that citrus flavour with the lemon juice, bit of Dijon mustard and the chives, no matter what base you're doing. Especially the chives, they just add so much flavour, they're amazing. But yeah, it's easy as that, and of course you could use this for so many other different things, different salads, just a lot of different. You could use this as a dip actually, it's actually pretty nice as a dip. There you go.
For our next bit of prep, it will be the veg, which consists of 1 red onion, handful of sweet corn, 1 bell pepper, a handful of spring onion and a whole piece of baby gem lettuce. Now take your time here if you're not the most confident with your chopping, and dice it to your liking. Just make sure the chunks aren't too big, and obviously you don't need to chop the sweet corn. As always, when prepping veg, have a container nearby. You can toss all the scraps in and it makes the cleaning much easier. Now it's time to cook our chicken. Turn the heat to medium-high heat, add some sprays of oil to the pan, and cook those breasts off around 3 to 4 minutes each side so it gets a nice colour. Now when you lay the breasts out on the pan, don't move them around too much, just leave that side contact to the pan, getting all that heat so you get a nice colour. I also tossed in a little knob of butter when cooking the chicken, because why not? Butter's just more flavour, isn't it? When finished, chop the chicken and bacon together as fine as you can. Now if you want to add a little kick to this, some pickled jalapenos would be lovely to blend in with the chicken and bacon.
Now I like to get everything prepped, as you can see here. That's chicken and bacon done, all the veg ready to go. So all I have to do now is just cook the pasta, because you have the dressing done as well. Just cool that down and whip everything together nice and quick. If you didn't want to use chicken and bacon, you could use tuna. To be honest, I don't really know what other meat would go well in a cold pasta salad, bar chicken, or some bacon and tuna. Don't know, beef wouldn't go nice. So yeah, but you do you. But regardless of what you're doing for the meat and the fillings, like, you can use any veg you'd like. Just make sure you have a prep first like this. Get the pasta on, done, whip it all together nice and quick.
For the pasta, I just used fusilli and did 3 portions worth. As always when cooking pasta, cook it for a minute or a minute and a half less than what it says in the packet to make sure it's al dente, and make sure the water is always heavily salted. When it's cooked, drain it off, run it under cold water to stop the cooking process, and begin to add all your meat, veg and dressing. For the cheese, I just use around 40 to 50 grams of crumbly cheese. You can use any cheese you'd like, honestly. Make sure you give this a little taste and see if you want any more mayo, some more mustard, some more citrus, maybe a bit of balsamic vinegar, pepper, salt, whatever. Just give it a taste. Just give it a taste and decide then. As you can see, look how quick and easy all this comes together. especially if you're efficient by prepping everything at the correct times. It's light, it's colourful, it's full of protein, it's great for meal preps, and it's the type of food I have to cook at the minute, with it being a really busy summer for me. Here at the ScranHQ, I literally just cook whatever I'm in the mood for. So if you're looking for another nasty recipe, just click that video in the corner right there. And there, yeah, suppose that's that, innit? Now then, Darmit, grad hash bonds. Tops. Stay nasty. Good.